What do you call Wolverine at the beach? Santa Claus. And this is Balloon Animal Lessons number 67. Hello Balloon World, I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister, and today I want to teach you how to make Wolverine claws. These things are really cool, and with the movie just coming out, Wolverine's never been more popular. It's a nice alternative to a sword, so if you get tired of making those, you can always make Wolverine claws. And what I like about this, leaves the hand open, so the little kid can still drink a soda and still be Wolverine. Isn't that cool? Let me show you how to make it. This design uses 4 balloons, but don't let that intimidate you. It's actually very simple. You'll need 2 160 gray for the claws and 2 dark blue for the part that goes on your arm. Let's start with one of the 260 blue. You'll want to inflate it about halfway. Let some air out so it's soft. Because this is going to be an active balloon, which means kids are going to be like playing with it, you want to make sure it's always soft, so make sure, give it a good stretch. We're going to start at the end, we're going to twist a 1-inch bubble, and we're going to pinch twist that by taking the knot and twisting it here into the seam. That should stay pretty easy without coming undone on you. Make sure the balloon is soft. You're going to want to go about a hand's width over. Now this is the hand's width of whoever's going to be wearing it because their hand is going to go right there. Make another pinch twist, 1-inch bubble. Fold it over. Pull it, pinch it, twist it. And you have a section like that. Once again, this should be soft. That's really important so it doesn't pop when they're playing with it. We're going to take a section down. This is going to go from their knuckles to just behind their wrist. Once you have that, another 1-inch bubble pinch twist. 1-inch bubble, fold it over, pull it, pinch it, twist it. Once you have that, take this part here, give it a nice squeeze and a stretch, and we want to make a flower petal large enough for their arm to go through. So I'm going to go to about right there. This one really needs to be soft because this is going to be the part of the balloon that gets the most action, because they're going to be putting their hand through it a lot. So if it pops, that's really going to, be a discouragement. So you should have something that looks sort of like this so far. Get your other 260 out. This one you want to inflate about 1/3 of the way. Let some out and tie. Give it a nice stretch. We're going to take the knot of the one we just blew up and we're going to twist it in to this pinch twist where the rest of this part is. Wrap that around. Now we want to make a section the same length as this one. So these two here should be the same size. Now we're going to twist this seam into this pinch twist. What I like to do is add another pinch twist here for rigidity's sake to make it a little stronger. So make a 1-inch bubble, fold it over, pull it, pinch it, twist it, and go ahead and twist it into the other pinch twist. This part here, go ahead and give it a squeeze and a stretch. Now we're going to leave that part up for now because it'll be easier to wrap it around once we have our claws. But this part here I don't need, so you can pop it off, wrap it around a couple of times and through, or if you're afraid it's going to come undone, go ahead and give it a tie. But there we go. So now you should have something that looks like this. Now it's time for the claws. Get one of your 160 gray and inflate it pretty much all the way. That's tough. Let some air out and tie. When you inflate it, you notice it curls. So the first thing you need to do is straighten it up. The 160 is a little bit difficult to straighten, but do your best. It's not exactly straight, but it's not as curly as it was. Next thing I need to do is determine how long of a claw I want. So depending on who you're going to put this on, if it's a little kid, go ahead and give them short claws. If it's a big person, an adult, go ahead and give them long claws. So once you figure out how long of a claw you want, remember it's going to be starting from the back of that flower petal. So if I twist it here, that looks pretty long, but when I attach it onto this, the claw is only going to be sticking out from here. So you can see that you lose about that much of the claw length to the structure. But I think that's a good length for a claw. So I'm going to twist this part here into that pinch twist. Now I want to twist another section the same length. So if I go up to this part right here, those are about the same length. Doesn't need to be perfect. Now I'm going to break it off. I'm going to pinch it right here so it doesn't deflate beyond that point. I'm going to tie a knot there. And then I'm going to break it off so I don't have any excess. So now I have 2 of these guys. The Wolverine has 3 claws, so I need 1 more. Get your other great 160 out and inflate it. You only need a little bit of this one, only as long as the other claws are. So inflate it however long that is. Give it a nice stretch. There we go. This one came out a lot straighter than the first one. So same length. I like to put all the ends together, meet it back here at the end where the pinch twist is, and just twist it in there. This part I don't need, I can break it off. And I'm a little afraid of this one coming undone on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that a tied knot, just to be safe. So you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our claws, we're gonna fold them forward, hold it against this piece here, take this section, fold it on top, and you want it to be tight, but not too tight. Twist a section, and go ahead and twist this section here into that pinch twist over here. That should hold the claws down. Now you can see the claws aren't really pointing in any particular direction. We're going to straighten that up in a second. But next what I want to do is I'm going to make another pinch twist. 1-inch bubble, pull it, pinch it, twist it. There we go. And I have this part here remaining. I'm going to push some air to the end so I can pop off a little bubble right here. That'll let the air out. Nice and easy. I'm going to take this in. I'm going to wrap it into his other 2 pinch twists. This gives me a nice little hand grabber to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Now to straighten up our claws. First thing we want to do is we want to put the one in the middle on top of those 2 on the sides. So you can see they're not laying flat. This allows there to be more space. But then here, you want to lay them nice and flat. And then now you can rotate them and straighten them up. And there we go, our claws are all nice and straight. So we're going to put it on the kid by putting their hand through the flower petal. Like so. Then the uninflated section goes right there in their palm. And there they go. They're Wolverine! Ching, ching. How cool is that? And our Balloon Wolverine claws are done. Pretty simple, I think. And it's a lot more fun than a sword. Let me know how yours turned out in the comments below. While you're down there, you can let me know what you want to learn next week. If you enjoyed this video, remember to click that thumbs up button. If you want more balloon animal instruction, subscribe to my channel. I do balloon animal lessons every Monday. I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister, reminding you that anything can be made out of balloons. For more balloon twisting stuff, check out my website, balloon-animals.com.